Imagine a desolate island lost in a vast, unforgiving ocean where waves crash against a lonely shore under a sky heavy with clouds. Here begins the chilling tale of Jen, a young woman who washes ashore after a shipwreck, her body motionless on the sand, a tattered life jacket clinging to her chest. As she stirs, coughing and disoriented, she scans the empty beach, only to spot her friend Brad lying face down nearby. Rushing to his side, Jen finds him barely alive, a jagged piece of coral embedded in his stomach, blood staining the sand. Desperate, she screams for help, but the island offers only silence, no rescue, no hope. She drags Brad away from the water, tears the coral from his wound, and presses her scarf against it to stem the bleeding. In a frantic bid to save him, Jen finds a coconut, smashes it open with a rock, and hurries back, pouring the water into Brad's mouth. But it's too late, her friend is gone, holding his lifeless face. Jen's world shatters, her sobs mixing with the distant call of a tropical bird. Grief-stricken, Jen explores the island, a tiny strip of sand surrounded by a dark, tangled forest. Walking its perimeter, she completes a circle, returning to Brad's body before venturing into the jungle. In a clearing, she finds a bag hanging from a tree and a red cooler, her heart racing with hope. But the medicine is decades old, the cooler abandoned, holding only dusty Coca-Cola bottles. Whoever was here is long gone. Pressing deeper, Jen uncovers an old tent hiding a backpack with a Game Boy, a car radio, a book, and a teddy bear, relics of a lost life. That night a hollow sound draws her to a tree where a tropical bird flutters inside. Jen covers Brad's body with leaves and seeks shelter from a sudden downpour under a makeshift canopy of leaves and a jacket, shivering as the storm rages. The next morning she catches small fish stranded on the beach, but freezes when she sees a dead shark split in half with deep gashes staring at the ocean. Jen wonders what could cause such wounds. She tries to clean the fish with a stone, but gives up, haunted by the sea's secrets. Sitting by the cooler, Jen opens her diary, its ink smeared by water, her memories erased. She finds a photo of her and her boyfriend, then ventures into the jungle again, stumbling upon a chilling sight, 3 graves old and crude. Who were they, and who buried them? Jen returns to bury Brad's stinking body, digging a shallow grave near the forest, marking it with a wooden bee. That night she roasts fish over a fire, her first meal on this cursed island. But horror strikes the next morning. Brad's body is gone, mutilated and dragged away by something. Jen crafts a spear, fear sharpening her eyes. Every stroke she swims out to a floating bucket and suitcase, glimpsing a dark hole in the ocean floor, a black endless void. That night she changes into the found clothes, warming by a fire, and opens a metal box to find hidden photos of a family. A plane roars overhead, the second flare glows, but as it fades a humanoid monster emerges from the water, clutching her spear. Jen bolts into the jungle, hiding her heart pounding as footsteps rustle and fade. The next day Jen studies the photos, spotting 2 glowing eyes in one's background. This island isn't just abandoned, it's hunted. She tries to build a raft from the suitcase, but fails, and that night she hides in a hollow tree, spear close. The monster comes rolling the trunk, but Jen stays silent, and it leaves. She catches a small shark, using it as bait, and watches it vanish. That night ropes frayed. Jen finds a mutilated body, Zach cut in half, and hangs it like the shark. That night the monster takes it Dragging it into the sea, hiding she's too afraid to move. Jen builds a net in the trees to sleep, but a storm comes, and lightning reveals the monster. It sees her, it tears the net. Jen falls, but escapes, fighting the monster on the beach, stabbing it, hurling her into the water. She flees to a tree, battered but alive. A miracle comes, an inflatable raft with Lucas, Jens' boyfriend, and Mia, her friend. Visual: Jen embraces Lucas on the beach. Jen warns them about the monster, showing the glowing-eyed photo, but they don't believe her, suggesting they wait for rescue. Jen finds red liquid on Lucas' pocketknife, blood, and gathers food alone, launching the raft without them. Jen wakes tied to a tree, begging to be freed. Mia apologizes, but won't free her. Lucas claims the island is safe. Mia finds mutilated fish on the beach, and Lucas argues with Jen, blaming her for their misery. The monster attacks, devouring Mia and dragging her underwater. Jen frees herself, pulling Lucas into the jungle, surviving the night. On their 9th day, they pack the raft. Jen finding Zach's blood inside, they row west, but the monster strikes, tearing the raft. It drags Jen toward the black hole, a shark-human nightmare, but she stabs it with a pocketknife, escaping. Lucas dives in, but the monster takes him. Jen returns to the island, writing a warning in her diary for future survivors. She lures the monster into a ring of fire, stabbing, spears it, nearly crushes her, but Jen drives a spear through its heart, killing it. At dawn, Jen, limping, carries the monster's head to the burning island, pushing the broken raft into the water. The fire, a beacon. Yen's story is one of survival against impossible odds. What would you do stranded on a cursed island, hunted by a monster? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more chilling tales. Until next time, stay safe.